Hi, Paul Slackis, Good News Plan. I'm speaking to Lauren Totsky. Hi, Lauren. How are you?
Hi, good. How are you?
I'm good. You know why I'm so good? Because you and what you do is so wonderful for people. You work at Sesame Place, is that right?
That's right.
And what is your lucky job?
Well, my title is Communications and Interactive Manager. I work in the marketing department for Sesame Place.
Aha, okay. And what are some of the kinds of things that you do?
Some of the things that I do is work with the media.
Mm-hmm.
I set up all of our public relations and press events and things like that. I also handle updating the website and marketing strategy of web initiatives. We have a couple different websites, including a Spanish site, a mobile website, and then our e-commerce site. I also head up all of our social media initiatives and our mobile application as well.
Yeah. So you have and the website is
Our website is sesameplace.com.
okay. And to find out about mobile and all those other kinds of things, is it on the website?
Yeah, our mobile app information is right on our website. It's under Park Information and then mobile application. Or you can also just go to your iTunes store and download the Sesame Place app.
Aha. Okay. Well, just recently went there with the family and the kids, my grandkids, because it just we had earlier on brought my daughter there.
Great.
When did the Sesame Place open up?
Sesame Place opened in 1980, so we're celebrating our 32nd season this year.
Wow. Of joy.
Yeah.
Of joy. And with a great mission, what actually is the mission, do you feel, for Sesame Place?
Our Sesame Place mission is really just to bring happiness and education to our youth and to families in the community, the region, the nation, the world in some cases. But we really just want to give back to the community and help to educate our next generation.
And is there only one Sesame Place?
There's only one Sesame Place in the entire nation, yes.
Okay. And I noticed as I came in on Saturday, there was an organization called Variety that was there. So I sensed, because I spoke with the people, and they couldn't rave more about how philanthropic Sesame Place is as a company. Tell us about some of the kinds of things you do in that way.
Well, we actually just started a program in the past year called Sesame Place Cares. And under this umbrella of Sesame Place Cares, we handle a lot of different things. Our main goals are conservation efforts, education, and community support. And Variety falls under that Sesame Place Cares program as one of our initiatives. But we've been working with Variety for 25 years. So This year is our 25th anniversary, and we have 3 events throughout the year where we welcome, at no cost, Variety families, and one particular day where we invite autism-specific Variety families.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of disabled young kids there on this day. And I could cry, I could laugh, or I don't know which one to do. But the joy you then allowed those kids and their families, you got the Oscar from me.
Not Oscar the Grouch, right?
And you got him too. So, or is it she? We don't know. I've had the joy since I worked at public television, Channel 13, actually, for many years early on, to have been on the set and like my buddies from when I worked there in the 70s or whatever, are running and unbelievably became the president of Sesame Street and Children's Television Workshop and things like that. And so I've had a long career with you all. And, a long love, because working at Channel 13, Sesame Street is integral to public television, period. And so you've been able to take it to the next level
Mhm.
And what are some of the other kinds of things that you do? Are you associated with the TV show, or are you not, or how does it tie in?
Yeah, we are. We actually work very closely with Sesame Workshop, which is where the TV show comes from in New York City. So our characters are licensed characters from Sesame Workshop. So we do work very, very closely with them to set up events and all the programs that we have and any of the educational shows that we put on. Everything is in very close conjunction with Sesame Workshop.
Aha. And the show is, once again, another educational miracle for humankind and the success. And I interviewed most of the Sesame Street characters,
Mhm.
family, let's call. I maybe that's not even correct either, and asked them what their good news is. And each one for our broadcast had gooder news. And so it's wonderful. So, what are some of the upcoming events? I know you have. You can actually go. Have you gone to dinner, or you have dinner and lunch with Elmo and things like that? Have you done that?
I have done that, and it's a lot of fun. I actually just did it this morning.
You really?
So yeah, we had
Lauren, you got it made. Come on, let's switch.
we had a special event, and Elmo and Cookie Monster and Abby Cadabby came out, and they gave a sneak preview of our new show, Let's Play Together,
Hmm.
at the breakfast. It was great.
Oh boy, what a day! What a way to start a
Mhm.
day! And everybody there was so polite, and is, I will say, is so well managed. With all these young children, and not to have strong management. Like we went over to, I think it was, I don't know, it was Oscar or whatever, was running, walking around,
Mhm.
and I think his walking around time was like 11 to 11:15. It was run. It was that was it. And your staff was so polite about Oscar will be back, and
Mhm.
so you realize that you're very professional in the way that you run the park. You might, and that parade.
It's pretty cool, right?
What a parade! You and Macy's have something going there.
Yeah, we just started that parade last year.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Oh, that was a big time joy.
Mhm.
A really great thing. So tell us some more. So I think the good way to go there is to do a 2-day, because you have a special package, right, for that?
We do. Well, we have the Elmo Any 2-day ticket that we sell, and that is a ticket that you can buy. It's the same price as a 1-day ticket, but it comes with 2 passes, so you can come one day and then you can stay for a second day,
Mhm.
or you can use that ticket any other day again during our
Mhm.
season. So that's the one thing that we do for the 2 days, and then we do have a getaway package,
Mhm.
and it's the buy 2 nights get 1 night free package.
Okay.
That includes the Elmo 2-day ticket that you have
Mhm.
the option of upgrading to a Sesame season pass, and
Mhm.
then you have a 2-night stay at any in a hotel of your choice.
Hotel of your choice. So you have relationships with various hotels in the neighborhood.
Yeah, we have a pretty extensive list of partner hotels that we work with.
Aha. Okay. And I think the big one is you have like a season pass.
Yes, we do.
What's that all about?
We have a couple different options for our season pass. Actually, we have 3 different levels. So the first level is the Sesame season pass, and that what that offers you is unlimited access to the park throughout our normal season,
Mhm.
and you get 30% off of food and merchandise in the park.
Aha.
And then the next level up is our Big Bird season pass, and
Uh-huh.
again, you get unlimited admission to Sesame Place through our 2012 season. But then you also get free general parking and again the 30% off food and merchandise. You
Mhm.
also get access to things like exclusive character meet and greets before that parade goes on,
Mhm.
and some other discounts for special dines or events throughout the season.
Uh-huh.
And then the highest highest level of a season pass is called our Super Grover Season Pass.
Mhm.
And that has everything listed that I just told you about. The
Mhm.
parking is upgraded to a free preferred parking space.
Mhm.
You get the 30% off food and merchandise. You get the meet and greet opportunities.
Mhm.
But you also get unlimited admission to any of our SeaWorld or Busch Garden parks. So that includes SeaWorld, Busch Gardens, Aquatica, Adventure Island, and Water Country USA.
Are those all? I saw the water. We didn't do water stuff this time,
Mhm.
but we did see water. You know, rides and things and
Mhm.
so on. So is that all there? Are those ones you're talking about, or are those other locations?
No, there are other locations. We have SeaWorld and Busch Garden locations in Texas. We have some in California. We have some in Orlando. And we have a Busch Gardens in Virginia as well.
Hmm. All right, what a deal! And it's
Yeah.
very reasonable. I mean, it's very reasonable for all the intelligence that you're going to gain from this
Mhm.
experience and fun, and it's really, really beautiful. So you have other kinds of Mother's Day, Father's Day.
We have a lot going on throughout the year. So every weekend through May, June, and September, we have special concerts, and then we have a PBS weekend with Sid and Buddy. So that's Sid the Science Kid and Buddy.
Right, right.
So we have special talent concerts and events like that throughout the season.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, we have special dines like Mother's Day. You mentioned Father's Day. We do Memorial Day fireworks. We have a Memorial Day barbecue. So all throughout the season, we always have things going on the weekends.
Mhm. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Mhm. You can find all that information, by the way, on SesamePlace.com and then under our plan category.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Well, it's so good and so healthy for kids to be there. It's really, I mean, I just still recollect, 20 plus years ago when we went the first time, how I said, boy, this is such an educational facility,
Mhm.
overall. There's so much to learn there, in addition to just plain old entertainment and enjoyment. You take it all seriously.
We sure do. We have a lot of fun in the process.
And that's what it's supposed to be about. All right, and you have a great pretzel, boy. That you keep Pennsylvania happy here. That's a beautiful pretzel.
It's funny because we get a lot of compliments on that pretzel, and then in our SeaWorld parks, people always comment on the Shamu cookie.
It's
So cookies and pretzels.
well, Philly is known, the Philadelphia area,
That's
Pennsylvania is
true.
known for, pretzels
Yeah.
overall, right? Old
Mhm.
Dutch or whatever they are, and but this was delicious, and the ice cream and stuff, all cool, very cool.
Good.
Thank you so much, and our audience, which is made up of a lot of young people and a lot of senior people taking their kids down there and grandkids. It's a perfect place. Lots of benches around for seniors as
Yeah.
well. A lot of handicapped opportunity there.
Mhm.
So you take that seriously as well, right?
Yeah, we welcome anyone and everyone, and we have something to fit all needs.
There you go. All right. Last question.
You
What's
very
good
much.
news for you?
Next weekend, we are having our Sesame Place Classic Run, which is a great a 5K race that we run every year. This is our 14th year of doing it, and the great part about that is the winner wins a scholarship for college.
You guys are really beautiful people. Hi, Lauren. Thank you so much for sharing good news with us.
Sure, thank you for having me.